Hi again. How are you? So today we're going to be talking to the men specifically um, for tips for dating for the over 40 and way over 40 crowd. Um, please look your best, especially if you're going to have an online profile. Take pictures specifically for your profile that may seem like a novel idea to you, but it would make a huge difference rather than just the pictures that the guys took of you with that fish that you caught on the boat on that overcast day where you've got fish guts down your white shirt and etc. Um, so please take some specific profile pictures that would attract the type of woman that you're looking for. Because, quite frankly, you expect us to look our best and you judge us pretty much solely based on our pictures initially. And don't even say that you don't, because that wouldn't be the truth now, would it? So, um, online picture, profile pictures, very important. Try to look your best. Try to look your best in your day-to-day life. You are going to meet men. You're going to meet women out in your day-to-day life. And if you are constantly just wearing what you would wear when you were raking leaves or working on the car, that leaves a bit to be desired. Actually, this is a great tip. Before you go to the home improvement store on the weekend, um, think about what you're wearing and maybe change your clothes, because that is a great place to actually meet women, especially if they're working on their own property, house, apartment, what have you. Um, and believe me, you're going to want to look better than you would ordinarily. Um, Actually, that tip goes for you women too. If you go to the home improvement store, actually make a point of going to the home improvement store on the weekend and look as cute as you can. Even if you're walking around and you end up bringing home a potted plant or light bulbs, it's a great place to meet men. Um, on the weekends, yes, but if you have a chance to go during the week, during the day, that's even better because men won't be there, um, with their families and stuff. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just that we're looking for single people. Remember, let's remember that we're looking for other single people, not married people. Okay, here's another tip for, well, actually men and women, but just mostly geared mostly towards the men. Buy new clothing. Buy new clothing. Again, you expect us to look our best. Buy new clothing. The chances of you knowing how to dress are slim to none. Most men don't know how to dress because it's not important to them. Again, things like motorcycles and lawnmowers are far more important to men than fashion and looking good, but that's what you expect from us. So believe me, it will help you if you buy new clothes. Go to a store and ask the salesperson for help. It's even better if the salesperson is a female because she obviously knows what females want to see their men in. So go and trust their judgment and buy a few new things. And that once you buy a few new things, you can actually incorporate them into your wardrobe like a new shirt you can wear with, pants that you have or whatever. Um, which brings up something else really quickly. Um, Check your clothing for stains. If you have stains, throw out the shirt or pants that has stains on them and replace it. Here's another thing. Maturity, the maturity level. And this kind of goes for all men out of their 20s, actually. Um, Maturity tends to be important for quality women. I'm assuming that you're wanting to date quality women. So believe it or not, maturity is important. That does not mean not a sense of humor, because we love a great sense of humor. We love a clever guy. I love a clever guy. Um, we don't tend to like men who try to make us laugh, because you're trying. And if you have to try, be clever or not, but if you're not, if people tend to roll their eyes when you say things, or moan or groan when you tease or joke around or whatever, you're not funny. I'm telling you, I'm looking at you right now and I'm telling you, you're not funny. And we don't think you're funny, and we're just trying to be polite. But you may want to check that, because that's not attractive. Do you still do, speaking of maturity, do you still do things that you did when you were in your 20s, like hang at the bar with your bros and do a lot of high-fiving and loud, behavior? If you're still doing that, your maturity level is pretty low. Um, Also, if you're big into toys, like all kinds of jet skis, all kinds of boats, all kinds of toys, four-wheel drive, ATVs, blah 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 blah. Um, that's more, that tends to be more than just an immaturity thing. You might be trying to fill an emotional void in your life, believe it or not. It's not to say that toys are bad. No, 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 no. Toys are fine. It's just that, again, how important are they to you? If you're more emotionally attached to your ATV or your motorcycle than the women that you've dated in the past several years, you may want to just look at that and ask yourself to think about that. Okay, so those are today's tips. I hope that you got something out of this. If you'd like, again, please subscribe. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me, and I will try to address them. These are tips for both men and women, but again, mostly men, because that's why I started this series, because you guys seem to have some difficulties with relating to us. So again, just trying to be helpful. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and tune in till next time. Thank you.